Well met.
So, let's begin. Let's zoom in a bit. So, pants are the best big item. Why are pants the best? Because they're broken. If you see pants, like days 2 through like 8, you can buy the pants and just win the game basically. Like, you buy them, you don't play them like immediately every time, but you can sometimes. And then like after like 1 or 2 days of prep, it's just fairly trivial to find a way to scale with these, right? Like, yeah. Just a number of shield skills, a number of heal scaling skills, a number of like, you know, fitness serial items. So like, it's just like, you buy this, it has multicast 50 million. It's just a broken item, like, just buy it. So yeah, pants is like Pig's best item. Always buy it. It's annoying that it's the case because also like, it's like annoying to play because your stash is fucked, but like, it's still very broken. So anyways, textiles, very broken item as well. Works with pants, but also, because working with pants as well, it works with Bowler. It's the key piece, of the Bowler Infinite combo. And personally, when I play Bowler, and some people are saying like, oh, you can play Bowler with Runner as well, but I don't love that too much, right? Like, I think the best version of Bowler is Sona Textiles, because the Sona, especially in the mid game, sometimes as well, I think the Sona version of this comp is like extremely broken. So, speaking of which, you can be like up here as well. Where's Abacus? Actually. Okay, you know what? I think pants might be Pig's second strongest item. Sorry. I think rewards card might be just like the GOAT. So you can be here, I guess. There's Abacus. Okay. So, okay. This is a good starting point. Rewards card is probably like the best econ item in the game. I guess it must be, right? Like, yeah, it must be the one. Like, this must just be the best money item in the game. It's like, yeah, like, you never skip this item. Really, it's unskippable. You just like, it pays for itself basically instantly. It pays for itself without even selling it nearly instantly. And long term, it's so much money. Like, and it's money in acquisition as well. Like, it's not like just the rewards card grows. You can put the money on stuff you sell to get money right away. And then later on, after that money you get from the rewards card accumulates and you like that kept you like afloat economically for a while, you can sell the card for like $1 million. Like when you have this item, there is no such thing as being out of money. Your worst case scenario with a rewards card is you have to sell the rewards card. And honestly, it's kind of like, it speaks how broken it is that it gives you so much money that you actually might be willing to keep like upwards of like 20 gold sequestered like in this item to keep it around for longer, to make even more money. Like, it's actually ridiculous. This item is one of the main reasons why I think income is mostly worthless on Pig, and why you should ignore income basically entirely. I think if you just have enough money to buy stuff in the early game, and you find the rewards card, like, the rewards card essentially makes you, like, after a few days, the rewards card makes you infinitely rich anyways. Like, that whatever amount of income you can muster, it's basically nothing compared to like what this does, right? So, rewards card is like the best Pig item. It's actually like unparalleled in how broken it is. And obviously, it's also the main architect in making stuff like, you know, like, these items are also S tier, and they are like S tier because of rewards card as well. Like, without rewards card, would this still be S tier? I don't know about that, you know? Like, this is what gets your stuff to 11 value to actually, like, get multicast on this and get more value on this abacus as well, right? This is like, not only is it like the best econ item ever, but also it represents in practice like out of combat scaling. Nice hoodie, thank you. Like, it's the best econ item, but it also doubles as like out of combat like multicast scaling and like abacus scaling as well. Like, it's woo. Okay, so this is the best item in the Pig, I guess. Yeah, it's like second best, like also broken. Textiles is like also broken. You can use textiles to charge anything you want. Like, very broken item. The main way you use this is the baller, but you can do like also you can play like coin tier stuff. You can play like other looks. You can play like pants with textiles with keychains. So very broken item as well. You can play like a resto display case, like resto sponsored apparel with like 1 second atlatl, etc. You know. So this is just also broken textiles. Baller is also up here because it's like a very good comp. Just like, we actually played one game today of Pig before the tier list stuff, and the game we played was in fact a non-textile. By the way, sorry. I wanted to like give this the. It was a non-textiles. Baller game, right? Pump your apparel, yes. Resto yo-yo, yes. Ablocus, yes, yeah, sorry. So, this item is fairly good, like, in the mid-game, as a burn item, and ever since they added, Conflag to Pig, rather. They added the burn guy to Pig, rather. They added the boy, Malafang. Pig has Malafang now, and Pig has very few burn skills. So if you get Malafang as your level 8 like skill vendor, you have insanely high odds to hit exactly Conflagration. And even without textiles, like Conflag Baller is really strong. So, very good item, Rice Baller. Where is Wrist Warrior? Looking for Wrist Warrior. There we go. There is also Wrist Warrior here. Wrist Warrior is a very good item. I guess where's Pitchfork? And where's Fort? Where's Fort? Who's around here somewhere? Here. Okay. We're fleshing out the situation here, okay? Where's Money Tree, I guess? You're like bottom here, I think. Okay. So, why is Pitchfork up here? Pitchfork is like rewards card's brother. Pitchfork represents $1 million. This item. Pitchfork is how you get your stuff up to value cap for your rice ball and your other stuff, right? Your bad blocker. This is $1 million. You can value stack stuff at will. It's very good output per day. Yeah, the engines are nice. Fairly niche, but yeah, the engines are nice as well. You can use this to like stack up a billboard or an abacus, various things, right? Like if you're playing like a value stacking situation, like you're playing like either like abacus, the sign stuff, like the sign property stuff. Yeah, it's very versatile. Like giving value to stuff. Yeah, so rice bowler, bad blocker, abacus, the sign, billboard, just it's a lot of money, just straight up. I guess Pig's Gym as well. So all of those things benefit from these truffles, but it can also just be money from the truffles as well. So I don't know. Very broken item, like making you like you can easily get at least 3 truffles, but usually it's 4. So that's like you paid 4 for this and you get like 4 money back like per day. It's insane. Does those with fire enchant burn you as well? It does not now. Next, Wrist Warrior. Why is this here? Very broken item. It's broken early game. Like early game, this Wrist Warrior thing is essentially a yo-yo. More or less. Like it's like old yo-yo more or less. You just play this next to like an item you are playing early anyways is Pickle Launcher very often. You also very often buy bandages early game. So like a normal board can be like, you know, Wrist Warrior, like, you know, Pickle Launcher, Wrist Warrior, bandages, and then like you either play like a Showcase or a Ganjo or like, you know, something, right? Like it's, yeah. And then obviously having the Wrist Warrior just hedges you into shorts. Like if you have that, this is the main entry point to shorts. Like if there is like, you buy the shorts blind always, but like if you don't want to, like the one item you would like to have pre-shorts is this. It's the Wrist Warrior. So, because then you just have the way to convert the shorts into damage immediately, right? Like this is the way the pants become damage. So, very broken. And also, because of Pitchfork, it's also like, it's also a tool for the Pitchfork as well. So, like it's so many things. Like it's a tool for the Pitchfork that can be in play randomly. It also enables Chapeau. Like if you wanna play Chapeau, this is like every single Chapeau tag but one. This is a weapon, apparel, and a tool. And Chapeau needs those 3 tags plus property. So like it's so many things, this item. It's actually ridiculous. So yeah. Abacus is part of the stuff. Abacus is just overtuned. It has base value now and a lower cooldown, and that base value it has is way too high. You can just buy an abacus, like, and not scale it. And you can have, like, you can build, like, a scraper one-shot build with an unskilled abacus. And that is kind of crazy. So, for those reasons, abacus is S tier. Very versatile. You can use this to buff, like, a number of things. So, I am quite abacus enjoyer nowadays. I recommend playing this and buying this. Like, you want to hedge this if you can. Fort is here because Fort is broken. Fort makes a number of builds like playable. Fort is how you bring like stuff like Ice Club to the end game. Like if you want to go like day 14 club, you want the Fort. If you want to go like play like QAS and stuff, you want the Fort. If you want to play like, I mean, a number of things, right? Like Cash Cannon, like just, it's just a Fort, right? Like it gives your stuff, like, not only is it a lethargy, and lethargy on its own, lethargy is a good thing to have because you know when it's active lethargy. Like you can build your board around the symmetrical like cooldown increase, whereas the average opponent will not have done that. So just the effect of like global CD increase is on average benefiting you. It slows things down. You can play around that, right? So like just that is pretty fucking good. But then also on top of that, it gives you shit multicast, including itself, by the way. Like it's so broken, this item. Like honestly, like I don't know, like up here maybe, like it's actually fucking broken. So, and then we have like Money Tree. I could see Money Tree being like top of A, but also like I think that Money Tree is like the third rider of the apocalypse. You know, like we have the rewards card, the pitchfork, and the Money Tree. You know, and these three are the things that make Pig rich. These are the main ways you get rich in the early game. The pattern is simple. You buy the Money Tree as early as you can find it. You make some coins. The coins help like as a rebate. Like immediately after you buy this, usually like very early, you get like a coin back. So you get some money back on this right away. Like as you hold this in your stash, it's not just itself growing like a lot, its own value, but also you are getting these crumbs of money back as a rebate to keep you liquid. So you don't have to sell the tree right away either. So you buy the tree, get some coins back. Day 3, the day starts, you get the coin. You can keep the coin and then at level 4 up the tree and sell the coin after you up the tree for extra value. And then like you can sell the tree as early as day 4. Like I wouldn't be unhappy to up a tree on day 3 and sell like 3 to 5 coins and then sell it on day 4 right away. Because you are rich after that, basically. Like Money Tree is one of the most overtuned eco items in the game. PSA, don't put a tree on board. Don't play the tree, don't think about it, okay? Like sometimes you have like a fairly large tree on day 3 and it might make sense to play it if you don't have better items than that, like sometimes, but normally the tree is purely a stash item. That being said, it is a very good stash item. I think it's worse than these items. It's like this does take up 4 slots of your stash, TBH, the Money Tree, and it does compete directly with the pitchfork basically, but like days 1 to 3, I am not really putting value on my stuff to get us to cap yet. Days 1 to 3, I am using my econ to just have money to buy things. So the pattern you want, like the optimal pattern would be like you buy a tree on day 1, sell it day 4, and then buy a silver fork on day 4 instead, right? But like, it overlaps, it's variable, but like, that's the idea. Anyways, broken items, all of these. Anyways, Hatchet can be low S tier. Hatchet is also OP. Hatchet is here because, one, it's free. It's like a bad fang that's free to buy because, you know, you get a truffle. The truffle is a rebate, right? You buy it for 2, you sell it for 2. So it's a free item. And in that process, you can keep the hatchet around, put in play as a weapon. It's like not a good weapon, it's fine. It's like, it's comparable-ish to a bronze Haradi, right? Like on day 1, 2, right? You know? So it's playable temporarily. It's a tool for your pitchfork. It's like one of the most common tools you'll be holding in your stash is this thing. So like, you are buying it, you're getting like 1 money back immediately for having bought it, and then you have a pitchfork. If you upgrade the hatchet, it's actually plus money because you are paying 2 gold, like you have a bronze hatchet, you are paying another 2 gold to turn your bronze hatchet into a silver hatchet. So you are adding, essentially, by paying 2 gold for the second bronze hatchet, you are adding 1 value to your already bronze hatchet, because now it sells for 201, because it's silver now. But also, you aren't getting a bronze truffle, you are getting a silver truffle. So when you upgrade a bronze hatchet to silver, you are actually getting 1 more gold, one gold profit. Like, it's so OP. It does everything. Like, it's a broken item. Like, obviously, it's like in the game here, like you have like reward, like you have a loop can be there. Like you can like buy a loop in your stash and you get plus money. You can have like cycling incentives even earlier than that. You can have like a what's its face? A ledger. You can have bootstraps. You can have like big cycle stuff. Like you have like a land scraper. You can have a vineyard. Like just big cycle stuff. And also pants exists, and a tag your pants need is food. And sometimes, like, when you're playing pants, you don't always have, like, a pitchfork available to you. So, if you have a pants and have no food in your stash already, you can just buy a hatchet as, like, a fairly tag-dense item. Because it's, like, it's two stash slots. The hatchet itself is a tool, which pants have by default. Like, it's actually a very easy tool to have for your pants. It's a weapon tag, fairly important for your pants as well. And the truffle is a food tag as well. So that's like three pants tags. Not really quite 3, it's usually like 2 because you usually have open already, but like it's quite a good like pants like tag giver. Like it's just like it does so much. Item is actually very OP, so like obviously it's like, you know, I talk of it like it's, oh my god, it's so great, but like the impact of it isn't like that insane, but like it does so many like small things so well that all of those small benefits in aggregate just push it this high. So that's the idea there. Loop, pretty good item. This makes your, it's just good. It's also a tool for your pitchfork. it just lets you cycle stuff late game so much easier. Like, if you have something like Truffleholic or like gifts, someone has me gifts, or like Chocoholic, or like, it's just good to have a loop around. Like, it's like a no-brainer purchase. Like, once you the loop, you like buy the loop and keep the loop. Like, it lets you cycle stuff so much easier. You can like buy gumballs for free, have a gumball machine for free. Like, it's just it's so good. So loop pretty good as well. Yo-yo. I'm gonna say Yo-yo is also up here. Perhaps higher than this even. Yo-yo is the primary enabler of a ton of comps, basically. It's a toss-up for me, but I don't know. It's up here somewhere, Yo-yo. If you wanna play drum, you play Yo-yo. If you wanna play like pants, you want the Yo-Yo. If you wanna play stuff like, you know, if you wanna play fitness without pants, you play Yo-Yo. Hello, Julie Pop. It's a bit less good now than before, but it's still broken. Like, if you wanna play like for any stuff like things like speedrunner combos, you play Yo-Yo. So it's just a very good item, very versatile. It's a toy tag, which matters a lot. Like, it's the main way to enable like gaming house. It's good with like, it's just a broken item. It's a very good Yo-Yo. Like, it's so versatile. So it's about here somewhere. Yeah, and also, yeah, there's stuff like the Pickles board as well. Yeah, precisely. Okay. Do we think... Okay. Where's... Okay, do we think that fitness is also an S tier item? Do we think that Pickles Launcher and Fitness are S tier? And or, I guess. S or high A? The item is A. Fitness is high B. I disagree with that assessment, I think. It's more than high B for sure. Yeah, for sure. What is Bad Blocker? Yeah, no, fitness is... It must be S somewhere. We can say it's like around here. Because here's the thing. Cargo shorts can function independent of fitness, but also fitness is like possibly the best way to play shorts as well, right? Like, it is like one of the highest ways, like the best way to scale your pants, basically, the fitness, so it's pretty good. But also, you don't need the pants either, you just play Bad Blocker instead, right? So it's around there. I am tempted to put Keychain in S tier as well. Because Keychain goes in the shorts build and the Abacus build, right? Like, if you're playing Skyscraper, I think Keychain is a fairly good scraper item. And if you're playing Pants, Keychain is an outstanding Pants item. So, and also this item just randomly has like some very, very silly like enchants. Not the top prio. I don't know, man. Like, it's low S, but like, to me, it's like, it's an extremely good item in like 2 S tier comps, you know? Do I slam by it? If I have like, you know, if I'm already playing like Baller or something, then no, but like, if I have no comp, like if I know there's a good chance I'm playing the pants, then yeah, like Bob, Sky and Cargo, yeah, I don't know, like I could understand putting it in high A because it itself doesn't like enable stuff. It's just like the best support item, kind of, right? Like it's not like it doesn't do anything on its own, right? It's just like, it's just a very good piece of glue, right? So could easily see doing this and keeping it high A, but I think low S makes sense as well to me. Like it tracks, so I don't know. Okay, in terms of candidates for S tier, I think the only items let me keep looking a bit here. Ah, there you are. Okay, I think. Okay, what do I? Wait a second. Sign. Open sign has the yellow. Okay. Where is open sign? You have the blue, you have the yellow. Okay. Okay. So, I'm looking at the following. Pickle launcher, display case, Sona, bad blocker, open sign, spiky shield, landscaper, and skyscraper. I think all of these items could reasonably be in S tier. Like, I can see it. I think for me, the easiest ones are these two. I think display case is very broken. Like, it's like this tier for me. Display case is very good. Like, this helps you. First of all, it's an econ item. Like, you don't sell, like, you can't really, you know, put all the money it gives you in the bank. Like, you can't, you know, you can't sell your stuff constantly, right? But in terms of total value generated by this is like ridiculous money gained. This helps you get your stuff to cap, to like the 11 value threshold for like Baller and for Bad Blocker. It's a shield item, so you can play this with Land Scraper. It's a way to make your Scraper generate more shield. It's a thing to get enchanted. If you get like a rest of this, like healing display case plus textiles, that's broken, right? So probably A for you. Okay, I can see the keychain, but like not this. I'm sorry. This has to be S tier. It's like, it's too broken. It does too many things. Like, it's too strong. Like, it's so strong as like utility item for like the value gain and the like just the value gain, I sorry, like just the money gain and the cap helping you is very good, but also like once your stuff is at cap, it's so much defense. Like buffing shield on Pig is fairly easy. So like this can really be a very, very strong like on-board item. Like it's very, very good. Like, yes, it's annoying to play with sometimes. Like, you know, it's always like the Pig headache. Like, it's like, oh my god, my stash space, you know? But like, I think it's worth holding, man. Like, I'm down to lose like some treasure space. Like, actually, it's like maybe here, like, you know, it's like better than this almost, you know? Like, this is just saying like every fight, put like at silver, it's every fight, add a bronze truffle to your stuff. Like it's so much. And yeah, you can't like immediately play against players, right? Like it's a bit risky to do that, but like if you get like a couple things to cap, which you want to do anyways, right? Like it's actually really good. It's like I love this. It's actually, it has to be S tier to me. For me, I think it's too good. Bad blocker. It's like a bit lower, but still very strong. Very high cast per second. Just a good item. Goes with fitness, goes with the, like, you can play like this plus shorts, like nothing stops you. Just a good item. And honestly, I think wrist warrior opener is very good. Like, I think if you have a wrist warrior at any point, you always buy this, right? So it's like, it doesn't even need a full capped board to be good. Like, at just multicast 2, it's like, okay. Multicast 3 is fairly easy to get. And at multicast 3, it's pretty fucking good actually. So, very strong item. This other stuff, this is the A tier by now, right? Like, I know, I don't know. Some people will want to put this stuff in S tier as well. Like, you know, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's enough stuff in S tier, you know? So let's go to A tier, I think. Like, I think these are the best, but yeah. Ice Club is in A. I mean, we'll negotiate that, okay? Don't worry. So let's say Sona, Open Sign. What is it? It's like this. Bigger Launcher is like high A. Scraper is down there. Skyscraper is down there. Okay. Moving on to A tier. Bandages. Because textiles is so good, this is also quite good, so it's good early game and late game. Can be that, I guess. Is Super A tier? It's a very good item for sure, but I don't know. In practice, by the way, if there was a question mark tier, I would also put this stuff in a question mark tier. I've seen this played, the shield scraper stuff, but like, I don't play this stuff very often, so a bit weird. Anyways. Let's do some F tier stuff, I guess. It's kinda tough, no? Game's kinda balanced, annoyingly. Like, hello, is it Monocle? Monocle exclamation mark? Where did it go? Hello? My Monocle? Did I lose the Monocle? Where is it? Am I blind? It was like around here somewhere now. It got lost? Stained glass? I don't think so. Like a D tier item, not an F tier item. I'm gonna say like spices F tier. Very weird item, spices, right? Spice is like a very good item on like non-Vanessa, like non-big characters, right? Like it's kind of crazy, you know, but I heard Booby is real. Is Booby real? I don't know. Okay, we can do like Hogwash High F. It's like somewhat playable. I don't know. Is Money Furnace real? Like, I've seen it played, but like, I don't know. It's like a bad QS. Like, you can play Furnace with Abacus, but like not really, so it's just the QS, but like worse. Spice with Ice Club? Maybe it's okay, I don't know. Maybe it's fine with Ice Club. It does make sense, you know, but... Do we think Dog is F? Probably. Like, on balance, it's like minus win rate, actually. Like, maybe it's like down here. Oh, wait, okay. Probably, like... It's actually like the worst pig item, right? Like... I think... You know, like... For the average player, right? Like... There must be, like, 1 in 100 games where buying and questing the dog is, like, pretty good to do. But I think for the average player, just don't buy the dog, you know? Like, for day 1 only, maybe, but, like, yeah, it's like, buy this... But only for license, you know? Like, you need to be licensed to buy the dog, okay? And I think... Candidates for F tier for me are Atlas Stone and Ice Cream Truck. Do we think... I think besides these... There's other F tier items, okay? Do we think Atlas Stone and or Truck are F tier? I think I can believe the Truck being F before the Stone, but... Irresponsible dog ownership. Truck is very good now. Truck is very good now. I don't believe you about very good, but I can believe alright. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I believe alright. You like the Truck? Okay. We can mercy the Truck. I don't know. Is Atlas Stone F? I don't... It's like a D tier, I think. Not an F tier, right? Is this the F tier and that's it? Or do we think there's more in there? Anything else we think about the F tier? Or no? Snowmobile? Is this F tier? I've heard the stories, by the way, of like... I've heard the tales of like... You play model ship to multicast your booby trap and play like booby trap multicast with truck and snowmobile, but like... I don't know. Can be very good. I think that can be... is doing a lot. D tier? Okay, this can be the D tier. Okay, this can be D tier, I guess, sure. In this order or like this, you think? I don't know. Is the snow like the worst element of this, or is it like the best element of this? Snow is the best. Why? In a full carry and freeze? Very interesting. I believe you. Okay. Beast of Burden is gonna be somewhere in A tier. I'm gonna say it's probably around here, like lower than these items, right? It's just like, it's okay on its own, and it's good with the pants. Where is Model Ship? End Runner. Pen FT. Where's Model Ship? Hello, Model Ship? I don't see it. Piggle's board. Am I fucking blind, dude? Bottom right? Thank you. Okay. Model ship, very good item. Where's runner, by the way? Speedrunner? Speedrunner. There you are. Yeah. Something. So the pen FT is just fairly good because it allows you to get your stuff to cap much earlier in the game. The pen FT basically says all your stuff has +6 value, right? So the pen FT makes it trivial to get your stuff to value cap for like Bad Blocker and Rice Bowler and all that stuff, right? Besides that, it's also just a toy that does activations pretty fast, so pretty good. Model ship, multicast your yo-yo, multicast your Piggles launcher in like either a drum style build or a coin-care style build sometimes. Model ship multicasts your speedrunner, which then you can build like a loop with speedrunner and like you do like ship, runner, yo-yo, like item you are charging and it's like fitting back into it. Like it's a good item, the runner as well. So you can play like ship, runner, yo-yo, like Piggles board in like bowler version and just use this to charge the bowler multiple times with conflag. Fairly good item. I don't play it too often, so I'm gonna put it like down here, but like it's around these parts, I would say. So who is next in my visor? Patch confirmed? Not confirmed, I think it's fairly likely. Let's see. Fairly tough. There are good things around here. Confirmed announcement, interesting. I'm gonna say Pinata is like, I don't know, C tier. I buy this semi-often. When you find this attack bar, Kun's shop is fairly nice. And with loop it's okay sometimes, like the later game, like it's okay-ish. Was it on board? Why is it so high? Bob is a way to snapshot your pants tags, and also he just kind of fucks. Like, he just kind of bites the opponents in the face if you want to. Like, I think Bob is a fine build, so it's a fine build, and it's like makes pants like not pain to play. So like, it's like one of the best items for this build, for the pants build, while also being like okay in play itself. So it's pretty high. So that's why. Pinata is C tier. Could be like C or D. It's not the greatest like cycling item, but it's like fine, you know, so Pinata sucks. It's pretty bad. Like, I don't know, it's like here or here. I don't know. It's like it isn't an in-play item, so like I don't like the value in stash is like fairly hard to evaluate. But like fairly often as Pig, you are fairly rich. And you are fairly stash starved, so like, I don't hate like paying like 4G for some health sometimes, just for the trade-off, because like you can't buy Choco, you know. But it's fairly meh. It's like low C tier, not like high C tier. So, Dragon Tooth is going to like low A tier. Why is board not higher? It has the issue that Dultron has, where it's like okay-ishly playable at gold, but like you are mostly buying it for the diamond version, and like if you're playing Piggle's board, you're playing Yo-Yo, and you wanna up the Yo-Yo and the Piggle's board, and then it's like awkward, so it's like in theory, it's pretty good, right? But like in practice, it's like, I think, a step down from stuff like Keychain, so like it's good for sure, but it's gonna be like high B. I could see low A as well, but I wanna say it's high B for me. I'm gonna sneeze, I think. Okay, Piggles. These should go actually fairly high. I'm gonna say they are around here. They're quite good. Your goal with Piggles is you are buying them early game, and usually you buy Piggles when you are playing burn stuff. And you are hoping for the burn buffing Piggles. And then you find your burn buffing Piggle, and you sell the other ones. And you just try to RNG upgrades on the burn Piggle. And if you get like a gold or diamond burn Piggle, that can be a final item in your baller comp. And by just buying like a bronze Piggles, you can, like, over time, generate, like, an end game item for your board, right? And also, it's just good tempo early game, like, just a bronze burn buffing Piggle in the early game is very good on Matchbox, for example, right? Like, it gives you matchup spread, because with the burn buffing Piggle, you can't be wild very well anymore. Like, by buffing the burn mid-combat, you now have scaling, because burn by itself is scaling. Like, just applying more and more burn scales your DPS. So now you have scaling. Your scaling is itself scaling. The burn is scaling. You're scaling the burn. So it's very hard to tank a Matchbox is being buffed by a orange Piggle in the early mid game. So good item. And Besides that, it still makes tokens, which can be useful for you, depending. It can make other stuff as well. For example, like healing piggle, like you can heal buff succulents or something else. It can make shield piggles. You can shield piggle your display case, for example, like. And you can just, like, any one piggle you want, or like any like one or two, you can sell the new piggles and tie it from the upgrades into your piggles you want to level up. So you can actually have like, this can help you have like one or two fairly high value items on your board for a fairly low like initial investment in this item. So I don't always buy these, but they are very strong, the piggles, because they upgrade your stuff. They upgrade themselves, right? So, hot if it's much as S tier? I think so. I don't think so much as S tier. It's too slow to be S tier, I think. Too niche of an item. Anyways. Regarding the A tier, speaking of burn stuff, let's collect all the burn homies and the healing homies, and let's ponder a bit. Is a Matchbox S? I don't think so. I don't think so. If Launcher isn't S, then neither is Matchbox. This can go like here. I think this denotes Pig's early game quite well. You either go like weapons or you go Matchbox. Joseph, I like it here. Hello, hello. So I want to say that Matchbox is like high A around here. I really like the Matchbox early game. Like, if you give me a choice, I rather play burn than weapons. Because burn is very efficient. The burn will never like leave them at 1 HP and then need like 5 more seconds to kill them afterwards. Like, I don't know. I like burn. I think buffing burn values is way too easy in this game. So you can just buy this one Matchbox and you can dump all your burn buffs into it throughout the game. And this can remain on your like final like baller comp as like a Sona procer. So like it's actually like a fine item like throughout the game. Like obviously as the game progresses, like it gets less good like for its own like for the burn it does, but like up to and including like day 6, you can easily just like do fine with like this is your main win con. So if you buff the burn high enough, so very good item. This Matchbox item. Wait. We're gonna say Hot Stones is like low A tier, potentially B tier, but this item is also very strong. It's obviously part of the Matchbox posse, but it does a lot. With 4 base burn value, it really helps you stack burn quite easily. And that 20 max HP it gives, like, consider, this item says burn 4, heal 20. Like, it's really good. You can scale it. Yeah, usually in practice, you put your burn piggle on the box over the hot stones, and usually have both, right? But you can just put the burn piggle on the hot stones and just like scale HP that way, it's true. It's not bad to do that either. But yeah, like, pretty good item. Like low A tier. Succulents, I want to say it's lower, but still A tier. Succulents makes any plus healing buff in the early game extremely busted. Succulents is like an end game item on coin care boards, but also it's just insanely good early game. Like, when you see the suck, remember, no way it's worse? I think it is. I think, like, in terms of, like absolute strength, no, but, like, in matchup spread-wise, this is worse for sure. Because the hot stones, like, okay, the difference between stacking burn and not stacking burn is huge. And this item is required to stack burn. Like, it's unfeasible to stack burn on day one with just the matchbox. Whereas this, like, believe me, like, yes, in a vacuum, if there were, like, many other ways to, like, get, like, burn critical mass in the early game, like, yeah, burn operates on critical mass. Once you have enough burn, any more burn is, like, pretty good, you know? Like, there's a threshold of burn you want to stack burn, basically, right? And I think the hot stones helps the matchbox line accomplish its goal more than the succulents helps the launcher line accomplish its goal, right? Like, I think, like, in a vacuum, yes, this does stronger things, succulents, because it's easier to buff, but, like, in practice, I think the hot stones will win you more games than the succulents, like the more early game rounds at least, right? But no, the suck is also broken, so play suck. It's good early, if you can buff the healing on it at all, and it's good late as well. Where's Ganjo? Ganjo is, like, let's say, like, the best B tier item. It's really strong on days 1 and 2. It's like, yeah, it's, like, pretty garbage on day 3, but, like, days 1 and 2, it's, like, very, very good. So, I don't know, what does that mean? Like, here, I guess? I don't know, like, here? Let's say it's, like, mid A tier for, like, just being, like, you pay 2 gold to win day 1, I guess? So, makes sense to me, you know? Weights. Wanna see high B for weights, actually. It's high B because weights, although it's a good item, it's also an item with a fairly dubious, like, expiration date, right? So, days 1 and 2, you usually prefer Ganjo, I think. Day 3, Silver Weight is much better than Ganjo. I think day 2, Ganjo is still better, possibly. But day 3, Weights is way better for sure than Ganjo. But then, after that, the weights are a placeholder for the coin care. Either a placeholder or you just pay for tempo, right? So, like, if you have, like, the weight setup, you know, the classics, the launcher, the kukri, the suck and stuff, like, you just want to buy a coin care instead. So yes, it is, like, a good game plan, but personally, with my low sample size this season, I don't see very high incentive in, like, they are a good item for sure. The weights, like, very good item for sure, but I'm not that keen on them, personally. Anyways. Let's do these next, I guess. Coinker, Kukri. This can be here. This can be a bit higher, though. This makes some sense to me. Maybe it's dumb, but this makes some sense to me. This can be an endgame win con. Plays with pants sometimes. Just a good item, so it can be around there, I guess. Mr. Coinker. Find it early enough, and you can just give it value, and it's like a big shark claws, like a 100 shark claws that buffs like damage and shield, so and healing. So you can buff your succulents, pretty good. Play with tents, nice. Fortune sponsored land? I don't know either, honestly. I'm gonna put Bushel here. This might look dumb to some people in the chat, but like, I think it's here. I think Bushel is like underrated. I think Bushel is actually like Exodia, kind of. Like, yeah. I think a board that should happen semi-often, but never, like, very rarely does, is like display case or apparel plus bushel plus ice luge. I think bushel is actually potentially like a real late game-ish item with ice luge. But also, it's just mostly here because it's a good early game item. Like, I think Bushel can beat, like, most dot opponents, minus, like, Silver Catfish and or Nightshade. Like Bronze, Nightshade, or Silver Catfish. I think just, like, Fishing Rod Catfish gets crushed by Bushel. With, like, 40 healing on day one, like, Bushel is like the GOAT. So, I'm gonna say it's here, roughly. Where does Bootstraps land? Very weird question, actually. I don't know, like, B? I'm gonna say like high B. Bootstraps are an item that can be very strong. But they are, you know, not always strong. Like, when they're strong, but the helpful tier. I think you have fairly high chance Hatchet S tier. Watch the VOD, we explained why. It's like, it's just very good. Like, it's like a bit useful in like 50 ways. And those 50 like kinda useful things coalesce into like one very good item. So that's why. There's no like one single amazing thing this does. But it does do like 50 things pretty well. Good news. Yeah, no. Sterling exists, and you find him sometimes. Like, the dream of the bootstraps is you are very rich, you buy them like day 5, you find sterling, you sterling them, your stuff becomes all gold after like 2 days or something, and then like level 13 you up them, make like 4 diamond, right? That's the dream, right? But that's fairly rare to happen, you know? So I think these are fairly nice. These can be like game saving, like game, like, you know, very good, but only once in a while. So to me it's like, you know, like high B tier makes sense to me. Yes, buy bootstraps, question, profit, precisely. I'm gonna say T-set is C tier, by the way. I remember when this was released, people were pogging in the chat, I guess rework rather. People were pogging in the chat so hard about T-set. Fast forward a bit. Ain't no one playing this shit. Maybe I underplay it. Maybe everyone underplays it, but like... It's kinda no? Like... It can be quite good sometimes, but like... In test, it was busted and useless. I don't know. Honestly, I don't hate how strong set is right now. I think what they can do is they can remove Malafang from Pig and maybe like slightly buff this a bit. Like not much, but like a bit, like maybe like a bit of lower cooldown on the T-set itself potentially. I don't know, like something like that, right? Like I think that it's just like so much worse than Conflag, right? Like Conflag is this item, but like 0 slots, right? So, and this is like, this isn't just 2 slots. It's like more than 2 slots. You need the stones in play as well, right? So like, but like still can be quite good. Someone say it's like high C tier, okay? Like, it's not D tier, like, it's not down tier. It's like middle of the pack, you know? Luxury tents. Fairly good item. We'll negotiate this, I guess, in a second. There's so much stuff here, man. Okay. Let's discuss this item, I guess. Dude, I want to be an A. But it's not A, it's like B somewhere, but like... I want it in A, man, like... I love this item. I love Atlatl. It's my love. I love this item. It's... I've always loved it, I still love it. It's the nuts. That being said, currently... Because his wife, the Crook, is kinda bad, which by the way, Crook is like, not F, but like around here, like, because Atatar's wife, the Crook, is completely garbage, sadly, the Atatar needs alternative ways to be useful. And it's fairly hard to get this to like 180 in most games. I am a proponent of, if you get Iron Sharpens Iron at level 5, you are like meant to take it and like, you know, build that ladder, right? But like, the early game of the squares is so suspect that like, I don't know. Speaking of which, where's Flail? There you are. You're gonna be C tier, and so is Lumbors. Where's Lumbors? Yeah. I mean, Lumbors are quite good, honestly. I don't hate a nice, like, Lumbors flail early game. But since they buffed Haladi, your Silver Haladi doesn't really line up with this. Your RKG is not with this. Like, basically, Lumbors, since they buffed Showcase, has become, like, a bad Showcase. Like, because Launcher is so good, Lumbors is, like, way worse. Like, because the weights Launcher stuff is, like, the main line, and, like, Case is, like, another option as well, these have been, like, crept a bit, you know? So, they aren't bad. Like, you can play easily, like, Lumbors flail, days 1 through 3, and do okay, but, like, meh. That being said, Regal Blade, I think, is gonna be around here somewhere. Guess here. Regal Blade, I think, is actually still a good item. Like, if you wanna play weapon stuff, I think Regal Blade is, like, this is by far, like, the strongest entry into playing squares. The Regal Blade. Like, by far. If you can quest this by day 2, you can easily have, like, this Regal Blade item carry your early game. And then, and mid game behind it. Like, that sort of damage, 300, like, that's a very high number. So, it's very good. And also, you can still play this later on. Like, this can give you an in to the max HP comps, kind of. Like, if you make the health quest active, which is fairly easy actually, not too easy, but like fairly easy, you can use it as a scuffed Lion's Cane, right? Like, a gold Lion's Cane is worse than this very, very often. So, that does raise up the issue that, like, your gold Lion's Cane, like, can't kill anyone anyway. So, like, what good is it to have, like, you know, a better bad item? But I think it's strong enough as, like, a tempo item. And it's, like, versatile enough as well to be played later. It's, like, B tier-ish. Maybe, like, down here. I don't know. We can see. Yetarian Club. This is gonna be, like, around here, I guess. Yetarian Club is a weird item. When I say Yetarian Club is an A tier item, I don't mean that playing a club throughout the entire game is an A tier strategy, though it can be with Fort. What I mean by this is that if you find a club on day 6, you can, like, buy a club on day 6 and then win, like, the next 3 to 4 days for free, kind of. Like, 1,000 damage on cooldown 10 is, like, a kinda good item. Like, if you think it through, 1,000 damage cooldown 10 is, like, 100 damage at Lattel, right? So, like, the DPS with no charging is just quite high on, like, day 6 and 7. Plus, when you get to half, it just, like, kills an item forever. It's like, it's a 100-second freeze for some reason. Like, plus a charge as well. Plus, if you just find, like, any way to freeze at all, it's, like, way faster than that. So, like, if you find this early enough, it's actually, like, a ridiculous item. So, it does fall off after a while, I feel like. Like, you need to give it, like, crit chance or, like, find a way to, like, multicast it or something. But, like, it's pretty good, man. Like, it's just an insane tempo item in the mid-game. So, it's the mid-late. Belt. Previous seasons, Belt was S tier. Nowadays, the max HP stuff feels kinda power crapped. It's still a fine item. It's okay in, like, you know, square picking, like square pick with, like, you know, you start your journey in squares with, like, Regal Blade, and you add, like, a belt, and you have, like, very high max HP. The belt buffs your Regal Blade's damage. Like, it's kind of like a fine situation, but, like, eh? Like a high B item, I guess, like around here somewhere, like around here, I guess, you know? Where is Pig's Gym? Pig's Gym, I think, goes around there, like mid-A. This is an item that you sometimes can buy, cycle some stuff, then sell back for value. Like, it's like fine to get some help from this. In practice nowadays, because the fork exists, can't really do that. But sometimes you find the gym on day 3, and that's a free game, basically. So this sometimes just shows up days 3, 4, and it's a GG, basically. Globe. Globe. It's fairly good. The issue is, be here, I guess. It's fairly good if you find it early, but there are mission returns on this, so actually playable. Boomerang's F tier? I'd say it's like, I don't know, C tier realistically. Ledger can be, it's like a B tier econ item, I guess. Business card is like C tier. ATM is like B tier somewhere. Around there, I guess. Jabalian Drum. Like, stuff like Beehive and Drum are comps that can work, but they don't work fairly often. So, RKGs. Fairly clean, like early game weapon. Gives you money as well. Can be up there, I guess. Crystal Bonsai. It's an okay money item. Ointment. I don't love Ointment. It can be in D tier, I guess. Grindstone. Lower than Crook. Cash can higher than drum. It's C tier though. Fairly niche. Like, yet again, these aren't bad items or comps. It's just they're fairly rare to happen. So, Slingshot. I'm gonna say it's like around ladder level. This is a very strong item early game, but maybe it's higher than this actually. Maybe like there. Awesome board filler. Maybe you're right. I have to play it more often than that, I guess. Fixer Upper. It's like low D tier. I don't know. You don't play this in play, right? It's like an icon item, but maybe it's F tier Fixer Upper? I don't know. Is it even? Like, you don't buy this item, do you? Like, I don't buy it. I guess it's like, it's D tier insofar as you sometimes get a free Fixer Upper, and when you get a free Fixer Upper, you aren't that sad, but like, yeah. Marbles. I am actually like a fairly big Marbles fan. I actually love playing Marbles in Matchbox build, and also the liquid experience with OP as well to experience, so I wanna say like high here. Makes more sense to me. Masterpiece. It's fairly alright. I wanna say it's like it's about here, I think. Yeah. It's a fairly good item. It's actually fairly high money gain from this. But yet again, the pitchfork issue. Like, your stash space is very cramped, and usually you already have your stash space earmarked before this shows up. So in practice, you can only really like buy this like early in the day, then sell it later for like plus 2 or 4 gold or something, but like, it's fine though. Showcase. Around there. Lion's Cane. Lion's Cane is like a globe. Plus an item. It can be here, I guess. I guess like this. Next to the belt. Haladi. It's worse than Showcase. I'll just play RKGs than Haladi. Pretty bad item, I think. It's like better now, but like I don't like this item either. Can be fine. Pepper spray. Okay, looking at this stuff, yeah, it's like down here, I guess. Like, makes more sense to me. Safe is like a solid C tier. Actually, it's like B tier somewhere. No, it's a C tier, I think. It's sometimes like a million gold through the whatchamacallit, through money tree, but usually it's quite it kind of fails compared to Catch It because it is minus money by default, and it can be played on board, and it's like Yeah, it's like Hatchet, but like much worse than Hatchet, so let's say C tier for this. Briefcase is like B tier though. Like around here, I guess. It's like safe but better. Caltrops. Caltrops are quite rare nowadays, but if you can find Caltrops, I'm gonna say they're like low A. Like, the item is still gnarly. If you can find Trops on like day 8, like just before the enchant, this can do stuff for the team for sure, so. Where is the barrel, by the way? Up here, okay. This is worse than, I think, the case, but it can be up here still, I think, the sponsor of the barrel. Similar purpose. There's so much stuff, man. Pig has so much econ stuff. So annoying. Jabalian Dagger. It's like a C tier econ item, I would say. It'd be okay, but like... around there. Gumballs. It's like B tier somewhere, like... I'd say around here. Yeah. It's like, I think... worse than Boots very often. Worse than Globe. Like, Globe is pretty OP, actually. It's pretty good, I would say, still, so... it'd be there. Premium Piggles. I wanna say D tier. Probably should be C tier, but I wanna say D tier, like... they are fairly terrible. I am fairly confident you are not meant to, like, put this in play. Minus Enchant Premium Piggles, like, I don't want to play this on the board, and, like, they give you money, they're like a fishing rod, but, like, like, I don't know about that, like, I'm a pig. I think a pig has better ways to turn, like, stash space to money, right? So, Piggy Bank, I think, is better than safe by a decent margin. So I'm gonna say it's like next to Masterpiece, kind of, because you know when you're buying this, like, you have a way to abuse the tokens, like Money Tree, and you just buy this, right? So that can be there. Signet Ring, Stained Glass. Can I move this? No. Hello. What the fuck is this? Can I not move this? What? Interesting. It broke. Vending machine, I'm gonna say it's like down here. Yet again, it's a way to turn like stash space to stuff, but I think Pig has better ways to turn stash space to stuff than vending machine, so meh. Signet Ring, pretty okay actually, like, I buy it fairly often, so around this level. It's fairly small, is its main saving grace, like, you can buy this, it's fairly cheap. If you hold it for a day, it's like nearly free, and then it's like a bit of health. Pretty good, I would say. Like, as a pig, you do have ways to get max HP, but you can't really buy Choco, because you have no stash space. So this is a way to start getting some max HP without much inventory investment, right? So, pretty good. The freeze stuff. Jabalian Recurve Bow. It's gonna be, I think... This feels bad, man, but it's kind of true. It's a very good item in a squares context, but squares kind of suck, so you're down here, I guess. Lemonade stand. Somewhere in C tier. That makes sense to me, I guess. Like, low C tier. Used to be quite good, but nowadays it feels like... Because of the pitchfork gameplay loop, there's just no room for this. Like, C tier? Like, on paper, it looks so good, but like, try playing this with pitchfork, man. Like, nowadays, pitchfork is like, in every game, so... Like, you can't fit both. It's just unfeasible, right? So... VIP pass. It's gonna be high B somewhere, like here. Maybe a bit lower, I guess. Like around here, I guess. Very good pants item. It's like a bronze... It's a bronze, like dually haste item. It's like a silver cog, right? Like, worse than that, I guess. Silver cog, plus it plays with greens. Like, you can do like VIP pass, pants, greens. That's a combo, right? So... Tournament Arena. Okay, for me, the C tier is good items I don't play very often. So... And I think how high the item is like how often I play them. So this item is really good, but like just... You never get to play it, so... Golf clubs. I think I play clubs less than flail, but realistically it should be like up here, I guess. Yeah, it's like it just happens so late, and it's fairly rare that you have a board that can easily just slot this in, right? So, 6 slots. I think it's quite good, man. I think the reason Arena is good is because of Speedrunner, right? With Speedrunner, you can have the multicast runner next to the yo-yo. And that's a big deal, right? I think. Like, it isn't being able to play, like, multi-yo-yo next to multi-runner fairly good? By the way... No, sir. Is Enchant, Heal, and Life still cumulative? It is, yes. This guy... You know, just like a... Mage before, sorry. Which image? The emote of your face? This? What about this? Can we see more of this? More of this video? It's on the YouTube, man. It's like... This face? More of this face? No? Take a screenshot? Yeah, take a screenshot, man. Make it your background. Okay. Okay, speed round. Where does all the freeze shit land? Okay, cold room, somewhere in A tier. Here. Igloo, somewhere in A tier. There. Stopwatch, somewhere in A tier. Here. I think. Good enough for me. I guess. Like that. Snow Globe, somewhere in B tier. There. Hot Springs, like high B tier. Like there. Dome, like high C tier. Gavel, somewhere in B tier. Around here, I guess. Double whammy. Like that, I guess. Lower than that, I guess. Like around here. Fuck. A funny concede button. Close sign can be like high C tier. Pawn shop can be like above ledger, I guess. Greens can be Greens is kind of good, so around there, I guess. Roughly speaking. Vineyard is gonna be, I think, probably in C tier. Maybe in D tier. It's like a fine-ish econ item, I guess, but Washi Wally Bird. Gramophone is gonna be around there. Like lower than the spinner garbage, but higher than this stuff, I think. Ice Luge. It's just like a fairly situational item, but it's pretty good when it's good, so around there, I guess. Dust Helmet. It's actually fairly fine, so around there. Heirlooms. It's gonna be around here, I would say. It's a thing that's at the value cap, so it's actually a multicast for your bad block and your other stuff. Pretty nice. Chapeau. Billiam. Billiam, I think, is gonna be somewhere in B tier. More common than this stuff. Around here, I guess. Gaming house. Cash register. QoS. Where does QoS go, man? It's like pretty bad, but it's like a... Is QoS better than fucking Cash Cannon? No way, right? Around there, let's say, like low C tier. Laser Sex System. When it's good, so high C tier makes sense to me. Windmill. Destroying with Eternal Torch. We aren't comparing pig to Mac, okay? We're comparing pig to pig. Wind is like okay-ish actually, so this is too low, right? That's a bit better, I guess. Space Scraper. I don't play this too often, so like in this area, I guess. Sub Scraper should be fairly high. Top of B makes sense to me. Hammock is like high D tier. Like here, I guess. Chapeau is pretty good tempo. Around there. Robe, I wanna say like D tier. Protectors. This can be pretty good actually. Let's put around here, I guess. Around there makes sense to me. Like worse than this stuff. It's like the burn stuff, the freeze stuff, and the heal stuff, but pretty good. Shipment. Like, I don't know. It's actually fine. Let's put like C tier somewhere. Balcony. Around there, I guess. Silk Scarf. Let's say it's like C tier. Here. And last but not least, Stained Glass Window, which I can't actually move, annoyingly. So, like, I can't actually move this around, so. Isn't let me click this. Can I? No? Why is there this random PNG of a window here? Like, can I refresh? I did save, right? So. Alright. It wants its own tier? Sure. Okay. That was today's stream. If you care about this spreadsheet, this is this tier list. Okay, thank you. There you go.